I think this is like take 9. Hi, I'm Seth Johnson, and you're watching the very first episode of Land to House Adventure. In this adventure, I'm going to take you on a tour around my land. It's early spring, and so the trees haven't quite gotten their leaves yet, but there's going to be a lot of work done here on the land, so it's going to be nice to have a before and after kind of video. So this one will kind of be the before video. So it's 7.5 acres, and that means that it's a good bit of land. So some of these shots will be kind of quick, but I hope you enjoy. There's a pond down there, and that begins one corner of the land, and there is a flag that's kind of hard to see there at a survey point. So right now we're directly straight up from that. So let's begin. This is going to be fun. Alright, so there's another top corner of the land. There's a road up here, and so I'm going to walk on top of it, but the actual border is along this side right here. Alright, the actual border of the land cuts through this little triangle here. Someday I'll purchase this, but right now it's not mine. So we're going to still use the road though to get around, because I haven't quite cut that section of the triangle yet for the property line. But we'll connect right back up with it in just a minute. Alright, so here is the other survey marker for the triangle. So cuts up there, and there's this little triangle up here at the top that's not mine, but I hope to buy it at some point. So right there, slices across, and then comes through here. There are a lot of wild roses, like this one, or whatever they're called, but they've got some pretty gnarly spikes on them. I'm going to spend a lot of time getting rid of those guys. Here's a good example. I won't be walking through that thing. So let's find our way around it. So the actual property line is right over there through that wild rose. we've come to the back corner of this side of the road. So that marker. So now we get to go up another hill. The next adventure will be to follow my creek. So stay tuned for that one. And you can actually, if you're on YouTube, you can click that here. The good news is, if I tumble down this hill, you'll get to watch it over and over again. So if you look back here, you can see where we just came from, down there. But wait, there's more. So obviously I've cleared away some of the border, but some of it has a lot to go. Alright, so from this one, it then cuts up here. Alright, so here's the topmost corner of my property. So now, I'm going to cut back down. So the last time I jumped off this hill right here, I did a nice roll. So I expect similar results today. Let's see what happens. Because it's this red clay, it's eroding. Not so bad. Alright. So, this is the main road into the property. Cuts down there. So now we're going to head off this hill right here. We're not too far from being done. Thanks for sticking with it this long. Alright, you're going to hear me talk about this in a later video, but right up here, there's a section of survey that my land actually crosses over into the neighbor's just a little bit. Be prepared for a video about that later in the series on surveying. So you'll notice there's a stake here, but there's one right there and one right there. So there's this little gap right here. It's about 10 feet of my land that is actually included in someone else's. So since they were here first, they actually get this little section of about 10 feet. It only runs about 40 feet long, so it's not that bad of a loss. And it's not 10 foot the whole way. So, comes down here to this stake. Then, it immediately cuts through this direction. Eesh. Thank goodness for work boots. To a stake down in here. Cuts right over to this stake. Now from here, here's another access road. Adventure 3 is going to be about me cleaning up a spring right up here to prevent this water from going onto the road. So from that stake, shoots across here. There's a lot of wild roses, so I won't be running through there, but I'll show you where the last stake is on the property. So there is the waterfalls and little pools. So right across there is the last property stake. All right, now for a little travel down the center road, and we'll be done with this adventure. Whew. 18 minutes, that's a long walk around some property. Thank you for sticking with me, and I hope you enjoy the episode. There'll be a lot of these on the way. So next is our walk through the creek. So you can click here for that, and I'll see you there. Bye.